In a groundbreaking development that signals a seismic shift in the global resource market, Niger, a prominent player in the uranium industry, has reportedly taken a bold step towards securing fair compensation for its invaluable natural resource, uranium. Multiple reports suggest that Niger has substantially increased the price of its uranium, skyrocketing it from a mere 0.80 euros per kilogram to 200 euros per kilogram. This remarkable decision underscores a burgeoning determination among African nations to break free from historical imbalances and demand equitable remuneration for their vital contributions to the global economy. According to the World Nuclear Association, WNA, Niger is the world's seventh largest uranium producer. The radioactive metal is the most widely used fuel for nuclear energy. It is also utilized in cancer treatment, naval propulsion, and nuclear weapons. Uranium prices increased slightly in the aftermath of the military coup in Niger that saw the ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum, with many analysts forecasting larger gains in the future. For instance, Ben Godwin, head of analysis at London-based Prism Political Risk Management, said that current events in Niger, which produces about 4% of the world's uranium supply, could be critical to Europe. It is certainly a topic of great interest in the moment, particularly as uranium markets are very, very tight at the moment, he said. Demand has been going up over the last few years, and this year, we've seen the uranium spot price go up by nearly 40% year to date. Similarly, Jonathan Hinds, president of UXC, the world's preeminent nuclear fuel market information and analysis company, in analyzing the Niger coup's impact on uranium supplies, said, "An event like this could take a bit more time to seep into the market psychology. We could very well still see bigger impacts in the days and weeks to come," he told Reuters news agency. All indications would be that this would be a catalyst for upward moves in the uranium price, given the overall tight supply/demand balance in uranium at this time, and now it appears the experts' forecasts are coming to pass as predicted. Niger is increasing its uranium prices to take advantage of increasing demand and ensure fair market pricing. The previous price of €0.80 per kilogram was much lower than the worldwide market price and did not reflect the resource's full value.
So the military junta in Niger have decided to boost up the price of uranium. You know, Niger is a country that is rich in uranium, and uranium is a very important ingredient for many things. So Niger is supposed to be one of those countries that are super rich and the people super successful. But France hasn't let that happen. France has always been like, no, we won't let this happen. And France has exploited this uranium for many, many years. France has used it for a lot of things in France. In fact, the uranium is what they use to light up their city, Paris, and even sell some of the extra electricity to other European nations. But do you know that Niger doesn't have enough light to power their own country? Niger doesn't have enough electricity to take care of themselves and other things. And Niger is buying 90% of their own power from Nigeria. It's a very crazy dynamic. You have an ingredient that is used to produce something that is very, very valuable. Because let's face it, power is very valuable. Power is very important because that is what we use to boost up our economy. We need electricity. You have this ingredient that is being used to manufacture electricity. And you rather export it to foreigners, the French, and then import electricity from a neighbor, Nigeria. what is really going on. It's the same thing that Nigeria is doing with crude oil. Do you know that Nigeria, which is the fifth largest crude oil producer in the world and the first in the continent of Africa, sells crude oil and import finished product? This is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. They produce crude oil, but they never bothered about turning this crude oil into finished product. They rather sell it as crude oil, which is very, very, very cheap. And then they import finished product. That is how stupid we Africans are. It's all over Africa. Africa is a continent that only sells raw minerals. They exploit timber, cocoa, gold, uranium, crude oil, you name it. And then in return, we buy finished product from them. They buy like $10 from us for our raw minerals. And in return, we spend like $50 buying finished product from them. How can we be successful if we are spending more on stuff than we are actually selling to them? That's why we are always in debt. So Niger military junta have come out and said that this has to stop. That this whole deal with France that we sell to you guys at a very, very cheap price has to stop. That you cannot buy for us at 0.8 and then sell at 200. No. This is totally criminal. We have to look for a way to negotiate this thing all over again, which I think is a very good approach. Like I've always said, right? Any country is welcome to do business in Africa. The Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the French, the Americans, whoever that wishes to do business in Africa should come. We need them. But the businesses they want to do or the deals they want to sign with us must be fair and balanced. You cannot come and strong arm us. You cannot come and make deals that are in balance, like what France has done throughout the French-speaking countries in Africa. They have put in puppet government in place. They have propped up these puppet governments and they have used them to get whatever they want. That's why France doesn't really care what happened in those countries. You guys can be as poor as you guys can be. France doesn't care. Your country can go on for days and nights with no light. France doesn't care. You guys can all starve to death. France won't lift a finger. As long as they are getting what they want, they don't care about any other thing. You guys can starve to death. We don't care. France doesn't care. All they care about is exploiting the continent. All they care about is taking much more than they bring in. All they care about is making sure that those puppet government like Mohamed Bazoum stay in place so that they can get whatever they want. But the people are saying that time up. Everything needs to be reheard. Everything needs to be re-examined. And we have to make sure that things now work in our favor. So that's what the military junta in Niger are doing. I always caution a lot of people and I always take things with a lot of caution. I hope that the junta in Niger will realize that this is an opportunity for them to make a name for themselves. This is an opportunity for them to shine a light on the people of Niger. This opportunity has been given to them to make a difference. They should not squander it. They should not abuse it. They should not take the likeness or the loveness of the people towards them for granted. they should try their best to do things that is going to help the people of Niger move ahead. They shouldn't come in and be corrupted by power because believe me, the office of the president has a lot of power. They shouldn't let themselves be corrupted by it. They should do what the people will see and appreciate. But you guys out there, why is France having these unbalanced dealings with African countries? And will this uranium price increase trickle down to the people in the grassroots in Niger? Or will the political elite, the military junta, just embezzle it? Share your thoughts and opinions with us in the comment section below because, like always, we love hearing what you have to say. And also, don't forget to like this video, share this video, follow our Facebook page, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel because little bit of good tweet, like what you're doing just now, help us a lot and shall ever be grateful to you. So thank you very much for doing just that. And like always, see you in the next one.